Hey, do you like listening to the show? Well, if you do, we'd appreciate you dropping a like, share, comment, subscribe, and if the platform you're listening to us on allows it, also rate the show. It all helps. And if you have any topic suggestions, feel free to leave them in our comments. Otherwise, sit back, relax, grab a snack, and enjoy.
I'm probably just gonna get. Oh, that one's pretty nice.
No, we can find one for you later.
That's more expensive than the one I.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
no,
4K though.
I can
That's a
find you a better
4K.
one.
I think 120. That's cheaper. That's $10 cheaper.
Let's be real. Is
no.
4K
Oh, it's
really that important?
That's $90 cheap, more expensive. Welcome back to
4K.
Daddy's Shed, ladies and gentlemen. We're
refuse
just
to
talking
believe
about
it.
monitors for Zack. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, it's 4K UHD 2160p.
Yeah, so that's 4K. I was just trying to check specifications to see if it has HDMI 2.1 for your console, and also like if it was 120 because it just
And
says
it's not
4K.
curved.
Do you like curved?
I don't
I've
know how
never
I
had it.
felt about it, man. I just thought it
Curved
was
his
like,
ass, bro. It's overrated.
Because Nick, one of my buddies, was like,
Mhm.
that has good specification, like specs.
Mhm.
But like I didn't.
I was
know,
gonna
man.
pull the trigger on like a couple curved ones, but because I've never used them.
Especially whereas he's a normal like TV gamer and shit, a curved would feel really weird to you if you were ever switched to PC.
Mm.
Because in like those fast-paced games, it's like the peripheral is really important, and it's hard as fuck to get used to.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
I've tried them out before, but I just returned them, so I didn't like it.
Damn. Well, yeah. I did always hear like it is hard to get used to and stuff. I think for like maybe story games, it's just a little
Oh, it
bit
could be nice,
a little bit more immersive, just because you have that little extra around you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess competitive like games like Fortnite might not be great.
I like that one though. Maybe go on sale around Christmas time.
That one that I just showed you,
Yeah.
that one's on sale from $5.99
Right now.
Yeah, so it's at
Holy
$3.89.
The-
$5.99 is pretty cheap for a 4K 120. That's I don't know if it's 120, and that's LG too. LG is usually more expensive. It's been pissing me off because I want to get like a sick ass friggin'
Just wait,
monitor, but it's super expensive.
just wait for Black Friday.
True.
Yeah.
So when I'm playing Fortnite on my TV, that's not 4K.
It's probably not native 4K. Like, what's your TV right now? Is it a 4K TV?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I think it is because the consoles do push for 4K,
Like
But you're
What are you
not-
playing on though?
but your frame rate's not.
PS5.
Oh,
Yeah.
PS5 probably does then. Yeah.
But
Like
your-
when I'm watching like Rings of Power, like I can see the motherfuckers' pores on their faces.
Oh yeah, it pushes out like a 4K image, I think, for like shows and stuff.
Is
But
your-
for games like Fortnite, they did have an update where it was like next gen update, because I remember playing on my PS5 and it looks so vibrant and good looking compared to like my computer, because I have it set to like lower settings. But it's not at a higher frame rate, so you're locked to 60. But it is showing 4K.
that's,
I think.
yeah, that's what I was just looking up. Is like, it says the 4K on the PS5. I thought it said it was locked. Most games are locked to 30. Is what I thought it said.
Maybe, unless Fortnite was
Well,
like, trying
it
to-
shows my frame rate like up in the corner. I have it that setting turned on for Fortnite.
Mhm.
It says 60.
Oh, so maybe it's 60 then. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it is. Or you can also check into your like PlayStation settings, because I think you have the option to be able to change the like display rate or the hertz or whatever.
I should say it's like, I think it's most like story games and stuff like that would be at 30. I think a lot of games, but like ones like Fortnite and stuff like that, I think is 60 just because.
Yeah, see, I
They-
just want to see if there's really a difference. Because, like, is there really that much of a difference between 60 and 120?
Yeah, 60 to 120 is big, and 120 to like 244 is even bigger. It's even bigger of a jump. Like you
Is
don't
there
really
games out there that can play that right now?
Yeah, 240. Yeah, like anything on PC.
At
pretty much.
4K specifically, is that what you're asking, or just anyone like
at
can it hit it
at 240 frames per second, like
at 1080 or 4K?
4K.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's some.
That's
There's a
insane.
few.
That's probably crazy.
Because
like,
it all just
realistic
depends.
looking, man.
Yeah, it all depends on your graphics card and which game. Because some games
Yeah,
they'll
that's all
display like a crisp.
If you have the
4K
money to
image.
throw at it, man, you could literally make a fucking nuke in your computer that just plays anything and everything. You can buy a
High settings.
you can buy like a Quadro fucking Nvidia GPU that's like made for video editing.
They're like 15 grand or something.
That's
bro.
insane.
And you can
Stupid.
just fucking throw that in your gaming setup. It's actually bad for gaming, is what I
Yeah.
heard people say.
That's what I was gonna say. You don't really see anybody use those kind of things for it. It'd be sick. I don't know.
It can only get so realistic.
No, it'll get better and better, especially with Unreal Engine 5.
I mean, they said
Remember
that
how
shit back in the
realistic it is?
90s.
No,
Yeah.
true.
2000s, bro. They're like, oh my god, we're never gonna get past the PS2 stage.
And then
Like,
you
holy
just
shit.
see-
I'd love to see
there,
if they
brother.
could make like, and like like a like Uncharted or God of War quality game
Mhm.
for VR.
Half-Life Alyx is almost there. Came out. What year did that come out?
I just have a hard time
remember.
paying
2019, maybe.
full price for games that are like doesn't like not the like quality of like Xbox and PlayStation. And I understand they're still just starting and getting their like library going
Well,
and like,
Mhm.
The
but it's
fucking-
just fuck when they're asking for like $60 for a game. It's like Jesus
Fuck,
Christ.
they're asking for 100 now.
I say that's on the low end now, man. Inflation is so fucking crazy.
But
Yeah.
for no, not for Xbox, for MetaQuest.
Oh, are they?
Oh, that's garbage.
They're asking for 60.
Yeah, bro, there's games on there for like $80.
Disgusting. I would never. I can't.
So-
Man.
and that's why I think a big reason why is I don't play it as much anymore, because like
Yeah.
they're just not the same quality as like what I'd pay for on a console for the
Okay,
same
yeah.
price.
It just it depends what you value. Like if you see something that you'd play for a long time, maybe your graphics you won't necessarily care about, because some of those games are super fun.
Oh no,
that
fucking
you
right.
can spend a lot of time with.
I love
like
going
some
to a
multiplayer
nightclub
stuff.
and just fucking just mowing down everybody.
God, psycho.
You can. It's called Nightclub Simulator, and there's just guns and like weapons chilling around. You can just go around fucking people up.
That's
Give me your
fucked up.
money.
Hey,
Just
what do they do to just stand there just doing?
No,
The
they
only-
fight back.
The only thing I can think about is just 4K right now is just not super accessible for a lot of people because of like how much the TVs are and like we said the monitors are. So a lot of people like they don't make a lot of games for 4K native like 120 FPS. I don't think they make any games. I think it's all just like 30 or 60 for 4K.
Okay.
Yeah, 60's pushing it. I think for most. I
Yeah.
think.
But yeah, console wise it's very limited. It's
Even
very-
though the PlayStation has been, I think PlayStation and Xbox, they throw the statement around that they can play at 8K. They still
sort of sit on my box.
they still can't hit
8K,
4K
yeah.
4K 60 for a lot of games. So it's I don't know, that whole 8K thing is bullshit.
Like-
how many people do you know have an 8K
I
TV?
was about to say you could do 8K and maybe play like one of their fucking
Like-
first party license games that they specifically made for 8K and things like that. You can't do that with a lot of games because they're not optimized in that way. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Is every version of a game is
But do you
different.
think the PlayStation could potentially, like, if they did design a game for the PlayStation 5 for 8K, it could play? You think it could potentially
sure.
play it?
Yeah, because they spent all their focus on like that one tech for that console.
You have to
Yeah.
understand the graphics cards in these systems are like proprietary technology. So I just mean like they have been made specifically for the Xbox, specifically for the PlayStation. So it's some like cutting edge shit, even back when they first come out. So
Man,
they can do literally anything.
Just
Could
like
you-
that PS5 tech that they have, like specifically the super like SSD fast load times and stuff that they have specific for that. Yeah, it's kind of like that, the tech that they were developing straight for that console.
you know, I never realized it, man. Like, it doesn't, there's no load timing anymore.
No,
like,
it's
for, you
super
know what I mean? Just in
ridiculous.
general. It's crazy.
For a lot of games, yeah, because it was viewed as one of those like unnecessary things, which there's a bunch of like load timings in Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I like it just because
Gives you a break.
not even just that, it just kind of makes me think the game isn't trying to jam everything together at the same time, so it can actually run properly because the game's a bit advanced. The stuff you can do, go around fucking talk to people and shit like that. So I don't know.
But don't sometimes games just put loading screens into cutscenes now? Like,
No, that was a thing that happened for a while. Like there was a lot of things where it was like if this game was optimized more properly, there wouldn't have needed to be load screens and things like that. But it was definitely what do you call that? Industry standard, industry norm to put, load screens in your game, no matter what the game.
I know God of War kind of tried to get rid of this by, like you said, putting them into like a cutscene. So you'll be playing. Some people make fun of it because it's always the same thing where like Kratos is climbing through like a really narrow.
yeah.
Oh,
Right.
things are bugging out
Yeah,
and shit.
like they go through it, right, and it makes it part of the game because you have to play it. But then you come out and it loads the rest of it. But that they hide.
Oh, the pop in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they hide. That's what I meant. Like they hide the load screen
screen.
in a cutscene, or like just
Or,
like
like,
where like
gameplay, but
you're
it's-
crawling through one thing where it's just like you're not even. You could really just like let go of the controller and he does it by himself.
Yeah.
And they're talking, and then it loads into the new area when you come out the other side. It's like
So
they
that-
hide the load screens like that,
Yep.
right?
That's an
Yeah.
industry thing that they wanted, that has been a big focus to get rid of, which I think is kind of stupid. But there's times when I understand, load screens are dumb sometimes, some with like Skyrim and shit like that when you're playing it. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass. But
I was gonna
every
say,
game,
yeah,
every game's trying to be fucking open world now. Every single game, I swear to God, it's just like
it's not a
open
bad
world.
thing. I think a lot of people want to do that because a lot of gamers see big value in that, being able to do their own thing, and so open world.
I like a guided
that.
story, man.
I
Like just like mission, like
Depends
Uncharted,
on the game.
which do I prefer?
like how Uncharted is.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
like
it's
you
ju-
just do
it's
your
you do
mission,
mission
you
and
know where
you-
you go, like you're basically guided where you got to go and
Yep.
stuff.
Hmm.
Not so much that I'm like I can't play open world games. I
Mm.
just prefer like a good story and just like where you don't have to go look for shit. And...
Well, that's my thing with like the Just Cause in those
Mm.
games. Great series. Like I love the idea. You can blow like almost anything up. There's so many collectibles and shit. But then there's also a main story, and the main story feels half baked because of like all the focus of get all these collectibles and destroy all this shit and stuff like that. So this all comes down to like the proper guidance.
Yeah, because it could take away from the main story sometimes.
Exactly. Look at
Yeah,
Look at DayZ. That's like just open world zombie survival. There's literally no story. There's no story at all. Like a little bit of backstory, I guess technically, but the story is like you playing what the fuck you make of it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's just all about the direction, game direction.
Speaking of load times, did you see? So GTA 5 has had like so much issues with how long it takes for them to load, and
Always have,
Rockstar,
Oh my
Rockstar's
God.
being a lazy pricks and not fixing it. I think the first time it came to PC, I don't know if it was the first time it came to PC or if like someone on PC, they decided to fix it, and within like a short frame of time, they fixed the issue and went in and fixed it in like internally for Rockstar. And I don't know if I can't search it up, but I don't know if they were like hired for Rockstar or they were just kind of like upset that this one person did it, fixed it. It was something that could have been fixed, but for whatever reason wasn't.
I think the workers are probably just all so overworked that they just like,
That
oh,
was
I
the
don't
issue.
know if I have the time to do that.
I think they said that GTA 5 has something like 250, 300,000 lines of code. So whenever anything would break, you would have to literally search. Like you can do certain search mechanics, but still, just the base amount of lines and shit you'd have to go through. And oh yeah, I could see it. I would just be sick of it. Even now, where it's just making small project, I have like 100. It makes me want to die trying to debug that, because what people don't understand when you're error fixing, like when you're bug fixing on a game, is like you get a little pop-up saying, hey, this is not working right or whatever. You fix that, bam, you try it, there's another pop-up for something completely unrelated.
Oh
You
my
fix that,
God.
it's same thing, and just keep going like that until you finally fix the first issue, and now you have another bug to deal with that's completely unrelated. So
Such a bitch.
yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. So I understand when they say it takes years to make
So
these
you think
games. I
people?
get it.
Yeah, no.
It's
When you
meh.
put it like that, So like, do you think they have like, let's say that game like GTA, how it does have, how many did you say?
Oh, I think it has like 300,000 lines of code or something.
So like they would have like, okay, so you're like section 50,000 to like
I don't know how to
80,000, and then like your section.
They would have to have teams literally searching the code for this like bug. And there's actually funny videos. People have looked into the code of GTA, and it's like they put in the code. This is how you could tell how stressed out they were. They put in the code like, this shit is fucking stupid, for comments and things like that. The actual developers, they put that shit in the code. They're like, this is the dumbest shit ever. I fucking hate this. And like, oh yeah, it's funny, man.
Oh, they probably don't like making GTA games.
No, it'd be miserable. That'd be Rockstar would be bugging, like the fucking bosses would be bugging every day. Come on, get this shit.
Like
finished.
we got
How far are
deadlines.
you?
We got
Yeah.
deadlines to make now.
What happened
This
with
game
Cyberpunk?
a year. Yeah, that's true.
That's what happened with Cyberpunk.
They
man.
they were like, listen, we need more time. We're working on this. You know, we want to make it as good quality. And then the execs were like, put it out.
And then
Would
now,
you be okay
They
if
were
they
shit
delayed
on
it again?
oh
Because
yeah.
I
I don't
would
care.
almost rather them just take your time. I want a
time.
perfect game.
There we go. Take your time.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I mean, don't make it so I'm fucking 40 years old playing this game, but like,
That's what I was gonna say.
Even still, man, it's all just a timeline. You can't just focus on that. Like, that's why I've given up on. There's still people playing GTA every single day to this day. You understand that, right? It's been out for fucking 11 years.
11, I think, 2013.
2013. I can't remember when. I think it's been a full 11 years now.
Yeah, maybe
Anyway.
like September, October,
I think it was like September
Ridiculous.
13th or something.
September. I think.
Ridiculous.
know.
Every single day for 11 years.
I just talked about that the other day because I hopped on to do the casino spins. Because every night we'll just hop on and do
Oh,
spins. see if
I
we
need to
win a
start
new
doing that
car.
again. Yeah.
And I brought it up. I said, like, do you know how many people like know this map like the back of their hand?
Literally, like
Because
even
they've
I
been playing every single day.
Yeah, man.
Bro, there's probably people that know that map so good that could go to LA in real life and like, oh, I know
100%.
exactly where I'm going.
You bring up a funny point because do you know who Laszlo is?
Yeah.
Yep.
The guy that works on all of them. So I saw.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy in GTA.
Oh,
yeah, that's him.
It's
Oh,
like
okay.
he's a real person.
Okay, okay.
So he shipped out. He said he was in a recent podcast, and he said he shipped out 10 GTAs, and he said he worked on Vice City, but he's never been to Miami, and he went there one day for maybe it was like promo or something for the game, or one type of game. And he literally figured out, he's like, oh, this spot looks familiar. Like, if we come up here, we're going to hit this building. And sure enough, he goes up and seen the building.
Bro, I
Like,
played
that's crazy.
I played that so much. I literally remember that map like the back of my hand. Like,
Yeah.
actually,
Vice City was fire.
man.
But that guy's a cool guy. He's pretty funny. He likes putting those silly like Easter egg type things in GTA. And one is, I don't know if you guys heard about it, but in GTA 4, when you go to an internet cafe, there is a parody of a real commercial, but it's a kid's commercial for Underoos.
Oh yeah. I've
So
seen that
he
one.
recently explained it, yeah. And so he said the real commercial is very like pedophile
Yeah.
esque, where these kids are jumping up on these beds for, I don't know if they're like for adults or something, and talking about like their underwear. And so they parodied it and did like a children's beauty pageant competition or something on that. You can actually go to the website on the internet cafe in GTA 4, and when you click on it, it immediately pops up on the screen that the FBI knows your location and they're gonna like come find you. You immediately get 5 stars, and the
Yeah.
cops swarm the internet cafe, and so you go out and you just get.
The fuck, really?
yeah.
That's sick.
I never even knew. I
See, GTA, just the little details like that, man. You know.
He was a big. I think he like was a writer and helped set up like the radio stations because he realized early on where people would just drive around for like 2-3 hours just in their car doing whatever, and so their radio stations were kind of like important. So he like curated some skits and stuff for the
Oh man, GTA
The GTA
radio is
radios.
so good.
Yeah, man.
yeah. So he's a big a big part of that. Except him and one of the co-founders for GTA left, and they started their own company. So what they're gonna do, I'm not sure, but that guy seemed like he brought a certain spark to the whole franchise. So he shipped out 10 GTAs and all the Red Deads, Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Redemption 2, I think.
He shipped out 10 GTAs.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
So he's worked on 10 of them.
Oh, so you mean he produced 10 of them?
Yeah, like China Wars, for
That's
like
so
there's a 3DS,
stupid.
Vice City, San Andreas, 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony, The Lost and Damned, GTA 5.
So like everyone.
So basically everyone except it might have been 3 onward. So maybe it was 3.
Oh, like except for like the top
first,
over ones.
yeah, the first,
Okay,
like,
no, I get it.
2 or so. Basically, yeah. He was working there for a while, and he was the main. So he was on a comedian's podcast, Dan Soder, and he's a big, obviously, because he's a comedian. He's a big fan of other comedians, and so is Laszlo. And so he was the one that brought in like Bill Burr into like GTA 4 or something on one of the skits for the radio stations because he's a big comedy fan. So he kind of brought like these comedians in to do these shit for it. Pretty sick. Like, it's cool to learn that backstory. I love GTA 4.
Oh
fun.
man, the physics in that game were so much better than GTA 5.
It's
They're
still
the best.
It's probably, I'm not even gonna lie, probably the best GTA. Actually,
Honestly.
I'm not gonna lie.
The
I think
story and
so.
everything, man. I mean, I get GTA 5 like was fucking crazy good.
Story I didn't care for that
But
much.
like I'm saying, it's like, man, when games are too stretched thin, trying to do everything like GTA, it gets rough. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
their hardcore focus on online, it just kind of made the game. I don't know. For me personally, I'm just no.
Like, give us a DLC for a fucking like second part of the story.
There
like-
was a rumor for that.
No, I know,
longest
but
time.
like Tyler said, they just focused on the online so much.
Man, the Ballad of Gay Tony was fucking awesome. So was the Lost and Damned.
Mhm.
2 of the best stories I've ever played in video games, for sure.
And they were spin-offs for
Yeah.
part 4.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
It's pretty sick too. Yeah.
I mean, same thing with San Andreas, man. That's probably like right there. I don't know. It's tied with number 5. I would say for second best.
I feel like San Andreas is
What
overrated.
about Vice City?
Overrated?
Yeah.
Think so? Vice City just didn't have enough going for it. Like, if you were into the single player regular, it depends on the GTA you're looking for. Vice City is probably peak if you're looking for get gun, shoot people, get car.
Oh yeah, yeah.
San Andreas is like way more customization, which I thought was pretty cool.
No, that part, like the car customization, like hydraulics and
No,
all
I mean,
that,
like,
that's so cool.
Not even just that stuff, but that was like the first kind of open world game on console where it was like, hey man, you could change your weight and it actually changes the way your character
That
looks.
was
You can
yeah.
change your muscle, you know what I mean, how much muscle you have and shit. Like, I thought that was really cool.
I wish they
don't
brought
know.
that.
Yeah, I don't know why they ever took that
And-
aspect away.
Kind of sucks.
And they introduced it in Vice City, but they fleshed it out way better in San Andreas, was buying businesses and making money that way. I thought that was pretty cool.
I didn't even touch that
I
aspect of the
needed.
game.
Oh, really?
I.
And like buying houses and stuff like that, man.
I
Oh,
bought
that was sick.
houses, but like I never like knew you could like sell them to make money.
I
No, not
spent
sell them,
so
but
much
you can buy
time-
businesses.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
I
that.
didn't know that
Yeah.
either. I knew you could buy houses because I remember certain, like if I think back right now, there's a certain section I went to. I was like, oh yeah, you can buy this house. That's cool.
There's certain ones that you'd buy, and then there was a little marker you'd go to, and they'd collect money over time, and that was just
That's crazy.
I remember going to like the military base out in the desert and getting a jet.
I played that game so much, probably like over the years, that I never was like once in the desert.
for which one?
San
San
Andreas.
I never got that far in the story.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I remember being. I think it was at someone's house, and I seen there. I was like, "What part of this? Like, what?"
Man, when
this-
you get to the Vegas part, I think that's like the best
That's
part
yeah,
of
it
the
was
game, man.
Vegas.
Like,
That's
honestly,
crazy.
because then you can do literally anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
The fact I never been there was wild.
What do you guys think about that? For story reasons, locking parts of the map behind.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that in games, in open world games? You should specify.
Maybe if they have a good enough reason, I can understand and I can enjoy it. Like if it's
So
part of
GTA
this-
is just a roadblock.
yeah, like
Well,
for
no,
GTA and stuff, it kind of sucked. Or it's like you can't have access to this other part of the island.
Yeah.
What was the reason? Yeah, roadblock or something like the bridge.
The
was
reason they,
fucked.
I think it was something like that, is what they usually use, and then they drop you off there for San Andreas, they drop you off out in the country as like trying to get away from all the crime out in the city because you're like a wanted man now.
See, that's kind of cool.
That's what I mean. Like some story elements pretty cool with it, but I think I just don't like the ones where it's like Red Dead Redemption 2, where it's like you could kind of go wherever you wanted, but there wouldn't have been anything for you to fucking do there.
Like there's nothing interactive with it.
Yeah, because you're not far enough in the story to have anything unlocked that's interactive other than like hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah, like when what part of the map, the OG from Red Dead 1 opens up towards the end of the
Oh,
game.
yeah.
It's like, why couldn't I fucking, oh, what was it? Armadillo? Is that the
Yeah.
place? Like, I couldn't go here from the start. It's like,
That's like, what is it, Blackwater
sucks.
with Red Dead 2?
oh, that, yeah, I think it was Blackwater and like Armadillo and stuff, yeah. That
Yeah.
section it's all the way down at the
But-
bottom of the map.
wasn't it like, I don't know if it was different after they patched it or anything, but I remember you'd go down there and there was like nothing
Yeah, there wasn't
to
anything
do.
to do.
There was nothing to
and
do.
then there's this, there's a specific reason you're down there later on.
Yeah, like
But
story
even
related.
then, is there stuff you
Don't think
could have
so.
done then? Yeah, it would have just been cool to go, but I guess that's why they kept it.
What's the most fun you ever had in the Red Dead series? And you guys probably won't get this.
Red Dead, Undead Nightmare
No, I mean like in the game itself, like what you find was the most fun part.
to do.
Yeah.
Fuck, what did I do? It's a good question.
I like going around robbing people, man.
Do you guys remember Red Dead 1 when we'd go on and just try and break into houses in Blackwater, try and glitch inside, bro?
Yes, the
That was-
tomahawks and TNTs and sticks. And
Trying to like climb in through the windows because you could climb in the window even if there was a window there because the hitbox wasn't
Yes.
registering. You could just mantle over
I remember.
and just be inside the house looking outside. You could shoot people and they couldn't shoot you.
It was
I
just
remember
fun.
that.
Yeah, it was fun to do those glitches. I
Yeah, right?
remember now that you mention it, I think from the first one where you could go around and do, what was it, like not shootouts? Where you could go work together and clear out like a gang or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
was
playing
cool.
that.
Was it number 2? Yeah, like Zach was talking about. You could just point a gun at somebody and you could rob them. That's what I found was insane. That's some real.
So like, you imagine like how realistic fucking Red Dead 2 was.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So you imagine how fucking GTA 6 is going to be.
Bring it all. Look at that. Fuck, you're perfect at segues, eh? Come right back, full circle, back to GTA. Yes, that's what I was gonna mention. GTA 6 because of we're talking about how 5 wanted to do everything. What do you think 6 is gonna do?
I hope they. Well,
Oh, I was gonna say it looks like it's going back to a story. It looks like they want to focus on this story.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like.
I hope they bring the whole aspect in of having to eat.
That'd be yes.
Having to put gas in your cars and like
Yeah, sure.
because you have to feed your horse.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? In Red Dead.
Fuck, that was annoying.
Yeah, but like it wasn't very often, was it? From what I
No, like
remember?
no, it wouldn't have to be like a constant thing. Like, once in a while,
Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, depending, it was like you had to eat food too, and you had to keep up like a stamina and keep the horse happy. Fuck, brush its hair.
But it was never intense.
It wasn't
though. It's just-
super. Yeah, it
No,
wasn't super
you know what I mean.
tedious.
Like once in a while, you know what I mean. You have to. Oh fuck.
Would you like? So going back, would you like that kind of realism?
Yeah.
Trying to do like everything where you could eat food, fill up your car, work out, gain weight. You know,
If they
stuff
brought
like
it back to like San Andreas, would you like that?
Yeah, because that one wasn't very hard.
no.
There's
Like,
there's other games like if you play them or like even the 5M mod. I don't think any of you guys have played that yet
That's for the.
for
every-
GTA Online, like
yeah,
the
for-
RP and stuff like that.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Depending on the settings, man, it can be annoying as fuck. You got to eat every like 10 minutes or you know what I mean?
Yeah. See, nothing like
Gentleman's club.
nothing like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. Is sometimes games make difficulty artificial with that shit, just being annoying.
Oh,
That's what I
yeah.
hate.
Like imagine running from the cops, go steal a car, and they're fucking almost out of gas.
Yeah,
See, like that'd be
That'd be hilarious. Yeah.
that'd be cool. Like honestly.
Yeah, like they were just filling up, and you go and steal their
Yeah,
car,
man.
and then you're like, "Oh fuck! Now I know why you're filling up. You're almost fucking empty."
The amount of times we said like, "Hey, I wish I could just stop in the gas station and put gas in this car on GTA." It's
How many
just-
times did we pretend to
Yeah,
stop in
exactly,
and
man.
get the gas in our cars
Fuck.
when we were kids, man?
Fuck, I can hear Reggie right now. Hold on, I gotta get gas.
Yeah, fuck. I am super excited for that because recently we were just talking about GTA 5 and sumos how nobody fucking plays them anymore. And it was always just like us, like as a group, we'd have to have, because everyone else, like anytime you try and play online with other people, nobody joins your like mission or something. So it would just be all of us playing like one sumo, and it was sick. And I was like, man, you know, I want to see GTA 6. Like, are we all hopping on again? Like everybody? It's gonna be
You're fucking
people.
right.
Yeah, man. When it
I even
comes
told
out, it's a
Jenna,
good
I was
thing.
like, I hope you know I'm saving my vacation days and shit. Like my vacation days for that. When you use like 5 of
Oh, I
them.
definitely will be taking time off, man,
Oh,
for it.
yeah,
Of
man.
course.
There's no way you can't. We've been waiting over like, what was you said 11 years?
Yeah.
Probably 12 by the time it comes out.
I mean, it's just like, what's it called? Same thing. Elder Scrolls 6. When
Oh,
that
yeah,
game
I'm
comes
so
out, I'll be fucking taking
pumped.
time off work for that.
Yeah, I'm so pumped for that, dude.
That's even longer, isn't it? In 2011. Yeah, it's even longer.
When did they put out that teaser trailer for it?
Oh, fuck, last year?
No, like 5 years now.
Yeah.
Oh, the original release, yes.
Where it was
Yeah.
just the title.
Yeah,
That's all it
yeah.
was. And it didn't even have like a subtitle. It was just the title.
So
Yeah.
is that
Elder
like
Scrolls 6?
okay?
I
So
don't know
that
what they're
have
gonna
anything
do.
to do with the like Skyrim?
That's the sequel to Skyrim. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of like
Yeah.
Skyrim and Starfield, yeah, a lot of people were annoyed with Starfield's load screens.
Yeah, it's Starfield just feels like ass, man.
What I don't like about modern games for load screens is, and every time you open a door, you have like to go back outside. It's a load screen. Like that kind of annoys
Fuck.
me.
Like
just-
Resident Evil.
Oh,
Resident
yeah,
Evil's
like
really
when
bad for it.
yeah,
man.
back in the day when that fucking door opening little cutscene that it does.
Mhm.
Yeah, but yeah, for like Skyrim and stuff, it would just go like a black screen. You wait for depends when how well your system ran it. It would take like 10 seconds or something. It's like I just want to go in and out.
That's why you got to do instancing, man. That's why the fucking getting away from instancing is like super lame, because people complain about it, but man, when you could do a whole dungeon or something and not have a load screen, it's pretty good. But when you go outside and say you walk for like 10 minutes and then you have a load screen, that's, you know what I mean? That's fine. But it explains a lot of game lag, because the game is trying to load literally everything.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. That's probably why there's so many goddamn cutscenes in Uncharted. Because I've been going through on
Oh, probably.
Uncharted 4 because I never did play after part 3.
Oh yeah.
And just like, man, there's like so many cutscenes in that game. Like, it's more like a movie.
I get that, man.
And
I
it's kind of
honestly-
annoying because you're just like, I want to know what's going to go on. But at the
But
same time,
let me
it's like,
fucking
fuck,
play.
let me play.
Yeah. What game is really bad for that?
Final Fantasy 14.
Are you guys okay
heard
with that? Or are
like
you guys
25
annoyed with
minutes.
that?
It's like 25 minutes as soon as you start the game. As soon as you
Yeah.
create a character, it's like 25 minutes of opening cutscenes.
Now, is that too much?
Yes, way too much.
I would.
I
Yeah.
think fucking 5 minutes is too much, dude.
Depends on the game for me, but yeah, it can.
Even
be.
just let me press buttons or like interact with what's going on. You know what I mean? Like if he's grabbing a letter, let me press a button to grab it.
I suppose it depends how invested I am in the story and characters.
Mhm.
That I don't necessarily like, or like if the gameplay is a little lesser fun compared to like the story, I can sit through and be like, I don't necessarily like craving the like gameplay right now. I can sit and watch, but yeah, even for those type of games, there's a time limit. Like you can be pushing it. Like I haven't played in 10 minutes, 10 fucking minutes. That's crazy talk. Like let me do something. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
please.
some shit.
Like why do I have a controller in my hand? Just to sit and watch.
Well, we haven't talked about this yet, and it's been like big news. Diddy.
I heard they found the same thing when they raided Zack's house.
1,000.
1,000. That why?
bottles of
You know,
baby
no,
oil.
like that's insane, bro. Like
yeah,
why?
people has at his house.
Yeah, but
and
bro,
all
that's an
parties.
excessive. Where the fuck you buying that?
It's Diddy. He finds it. He manufactures it.
Do you imagine the people that he's gonna fucking take down with him?
Yeah.
I heard he was on suicide watch. They're just gonna Epstein him, bro. That's all it is.
what I
that's
said.
what I was fucking.
As soon as as soon as I saw it pop up, went to the comments and everyone was like, "Oh, we know this. We know what's gonna happen."
Yeah, watch. We'll get news. Couple days. Killed himself.
Unalived himself.
Oh, the
Oh,
cameras
I guess we
were
can't
out.
really say that on there.
No, I'm just joking.
I don't know.
I think you're all
Um,
good.
The cameras were out.
Guards were off.
Guards were sleeping. What?
Yeah, like
Don't give me that fucking baloney, man. Fuck. That's messed up. You hear everybody that he's tied to, all the big names and rappers,
Like everybody,
pop stars,
like Kevin Hart.
everybody. Well, Kevin Hart was a little in that one interview. He's like, "Hey, don't let me sit on the bed next to you."
Listen, bro.
So maybe he was.
He was there.
Listen, bro. Kevin Hart's
Yeah.
one of them. Okay.
I think so.
Kevin Hart is an industry plant.
Did you? I could see it. I could see it. Did you see Cat Williams?
A what?
He's an industry plant, bro. He's
Where
not
he was-
actually funny.
He was.
No, he's
planted in
not
there.
actually funny. I agree with you
He's
there.
not funny. He just knows too many people and has S too many D's in his life that now he's on top. Man, did you see the video of Bill Burr just ripping him apart? It is the best thing ever.
No, I actually didn't.
He goes into it and you can tell Kevin Hart's getting flustered.
Did he
if I can
like
find it.
face to face like in an interview?
Yeah, they were doing a podcast and he was like, Bill Burr starts ripping like, I don't understand why you're so fake and shit. Like, he just
I don't know how Bill Burr has the balls to do that, man. I wish I did.
Christ, I didn't
Just
realize
be
I
able
was
to-
gripping that so hard. Fuck.
His hands.
Why you talk like that? It sounds. Listen, for anyone that can't see, you just hear that.
Oh, this was
Fuck,
on-
Why am I gripping it?
This
so
was on.
hard?
Oh shit! No, the mic. I was holding the mic.
Why am I gripping it so
Eee, I
fuck?
didn't even think of that.
Here, check this. Hold on. You want to pause it real quick?
Yeah, we'll be
I'll
right
show this
back.
because it's like
There we go, and we're back. Fucking Bill Burr's really funny. I think. What was he in your top 3, Tyler?
Bill Burr?
Favorite comedians?
are we talking about still alive or all time?
That's
a real-
Okay, yeah.
It's a real question. All time. Number one's got to be George Carlin, man.
Oh,
He's
Carlin's
like
so
the
good.
best ever.
I'm
I
a
just
big
like his style.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of his style, but also his views. I'm a big fan of.
Yeah,
too.
that's
So
fair.
that ties in for me. So I'm like, yeah, big fan of him. Carlin's great. Good choice.
Oh my God, number 2. Actually, that's a good question. What's his name? Fuck. Penn, like the Penn and Teller. What's their names? Yeah, that's what it is.
Penn and Teller, the
Yeah.
magicians.
Yeah, they're pretty funny too. You ever see
Their
their
show?
comedy? Yeah, it's pretty. It's
Yeah.
pretty good, man.
Bullshit, is that what it's called? Penn
Yeah.
and Teller bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
pretty good.
if they're doing actual or if they're doing magic comedy, whatever, it's pretty good.
Their magic's pretty great too.
Oh shit, what's his name? Oh, fuck. Theo Vaughn. He's really good.
Theo.
I think he's hilarious, man.
Oh, Shane Gillis. You a big fan of?
I would put actually, you know what? I would put Shane Gillis in front of him. I was just about to say
Yeah.
Shane Gillis, but flip flop on that one a little bit. Yeah.
You see that thing about Shane Gillis? Scotiabank.
Which one? Oh yeah, I
Jason.
saw that. Yeah,
Highest attendance for a live event at Scotiabank.
not shocked, man.
That's crazy. A lot of people, obviously, we can't forget about like Eddie Murphy. A lot of people are a big fan.
I think they're kind of overrated.
Chris
personally.
Rock, Richard Pryor.
See,
Um,
I'm not a fan of Richard Pryor personally. I know he's like
No,
hilarious and
I didn't-
everybody like a lot of people love him, but I just didn't think he was.
I've seen clips and I don't know, didn't really vibe with it either.
Oh, you know, that's why there's so
but I
many
could
good
see
comedians.
why he's like maybe on like someone's Mount
Yeah.
Rushmore. I can see it.
So many good comedians.
I don't watch a lot of stand-up comedy like at all. Like I don't
love
even know
it,
who
dude.
the
Man,
your first
I
guy
fucking
was.
love it.
But if I were to pick a top 3,
George Carlin, you never done that.
no, my first one.
Chappelle's pretty good.
That's who I was literally about to
was
say.
gonna
Is
say
probably
Dave
Dave
Chappelle.
Chappelle.
It's fantastic.
And then my second one probably be Joe Rogan. Like I like
don't,
his.
I don't like his stand up that much.
No,
No,
Personally, me
I
neither.
some things were okay, and then just fell off. But I understand.
and I like Jeff Dunham with the puppets.
Oh yeah,
See, I'd have to do like a top 10, bro, because I can think of like Louis C.K. He's definitely one of my
Oh,
favorites.
yes,
He
I
was
remember.
my favorite for a long time.
do you like? I think you mentioned Jimmy Carr.
Yeah,
Or-
he's really good. Just his
He's good.
comebacks to like the audience and
Dude,
shit.
I
really
know,
good.
so off the top.
Sharp.
I'm so fucking jealous of people that can just.
Zach's like,
go.
I have no clue who these guys are.
No,
They're pretty good. They're pretty funny.
I don't. I
gotta
just
pull up
don't
greatest
find a
comedian
lot.
of all
I just
time.
don't find a lot of stand-up comedy funny.
That's fair. I mean, it's
I just
just,
don't find. I just don't. I guess I don't enjoy that kind of comedy. I guess.
It would make sense with George Carlin why you don't know him is because his comedy was a bit more like it was like heady. It was like political kind of like.
yeah, super heavy. He has his famous one was what 7 words on TV or something.
Yes, the 7 words you can't say on TV and
Like
shit
fuck,
like that.
cunt, and just all this shit. And this was in the 90s. I
But
think.
I would say probably like greatest of all time actually from in general is probably like Dave Chappelle, I would say.
Oh,
He's probably
I'm
the
forgetting
greatest.
I
about
think so. I think so.
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura.
Yeah,
I really vibe with his.
Yeah,
I
me
like
too,
his-
man. He's
I
definitely
like the way he
taking Jeff
storytells.
Dunham's spot for fucking sure.
I like.
I know once you get the other names, you're like, oh yeah, you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I like the way he storytells and his brand of like comedy.
I love his podcast.
Yeah,
His podcast is fucking funny.
podcast great. There's a lot that I've seen over the years. You remember Just for Laughs? It takes place in Montreal.
Yep.
And they on the what was it, Comedy Central or Comedy Network? They
Yep.
like channel 39, and that's what I remember from back in like cable. And I would always watch the Just for Laughs stand-ups, not the pranks.
The stand-up comedy, yeah.
Every time it was on, I would just throw it on just to watch. I've watched like reruns of the same ones a lot, just to have it on, and I would just sit there and enjoy so many different comedians. Like I really like fuck with comedians.
They want to fuck with you too.
Hey, invite me on the show. You know. But yeah, big fan of stand-up comedy.
So, okay, here you go. What was his name? Robin Williams. Where you put him?
I heard he stole a lot of people's jokes. But
Yeah, I heard that
I
too.
never even watched
if
his
they-
stand-up before. I've never seen
It's
his
okay.
movies.
High energetic, like obviously you know. He when you got caught, he would just buy the jokes from people,
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
which is kind of shitty. But
What about Jerry Seinfeld?
I heard he's like overrated. I never really watched his stuff.
Some of his stuff's pretty funny. man.
Apparently, they put his stuff into the show Seinfeld, like his real stand-up stuff.
A lot of his stuff, I'm
'Cause-
pretty sure.
Someone didn't find it funny or something. I don't know. It's okay. I never really watched his stuff, but yeah, I could see why he's super popular.
You know who was a really good one? A lot of people don't talk about is Patrice O'Neill. He was really
Rest in
good, man.
peace, man.
That's
That's so
hilarious.
sad. Yeah, he was really good. He had that good joke I saw recently, actually, the other day.
Who's the most?
It was about Creep, where you talked on that radio station. He's like, "Oh, why?
Oh,
is
yeah.
Creep the white people song." And stuff. Fuck, killed it. It's funny.
Who's the most overrated comedian you guys think?
Overrated? Hmm.
Chris Rock.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Jerry
I
Seinfeld.
understand. That's
A lot
That's
of people
what
say
I might
that. A lot of
think.
people
That's
say that.
what I might think.
I love the show. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. I love the show Seinfeld. But his stand-up,
Yeah, it's hit
What's-
or miss or something.
What's the deal with airline food? Like that's
That-
basically
that's-
his whole fucking stand
That
up right
man,
there.
that's
Done.
why that jokes are made about him.
Yeah. I'll give
so that no, remember how we were talking about the lung cancer vaccine that they launched?
Yes. Yeah.
It's showing signs of potential for advanced stage cancer patients.
So like stage 4
Mm-hmm.
or terminal. Is stage 4 terminal,
I have no clue actually. It's a
or
good
is
question.
it just a step before?
Might just be a step before, or it is terminal. One of the two.
I thought it was terminal. So it could help like late stage, like stage 3 or stage 4. you
We're
know.
looking here. We're looking.
I heard ivermectin. Oh God, shouldn't even mention that. Can help with stuff like that. And what is it? Ivermectin and something else.
I need my horse pills.
Has been showing signs to help people with like that are apparently terminal, and then it helped, and they started coming back,
Huh.
which is crazy. How often do terminal cancer patients come back from being terminal?
Question.
That's a good question. Do you think your vibes can affect if you beat it or not?
Oh, 100%.
Meaning, like if you're stressed and you kind of say, well, there's nothing I can do. And just kind of like, not sacrifice, but like give up to it. Or are you like, if you're delusional in the fact that like, oh no, it's terminal, I can still beat this and stuff. Will that, and you do beat it? Is that the reason? Because you convinced your body that you could like trick it into thinking you are going to get better. This won't take you down. I always thought that was a pretty good, interesting, question.
Well, yeah, it's already it's been proven that the placebo effect is huge even when you know that you're taking a placebo. It still affects you.
Isn't that
As
crazy?
long as you think like you're getting healed, it helps. Like that's why when they reference like laughter being the best medicine, that's pretty much what they're referencing is being happy is the best medicine as long as you're in a good mental state.
Mm. Like, ooh, I feel good.
So 50% of the patients, well, 8 out of 16 of the patients who could have had their responses like checked demonstrated that the tumor sizes did not grow and no new tumors appeared since getting the vaccine.
Hey, that sounds pretty good. So what did you say? The other 50% couldn't get checked?
Yeah, it just says who could have had their responses evaluated.
They were too
Maybe
sick.
did they
And
die?
or they died. Which I
So
mean,
what does
that
it have
wouldn't
like a
fucking
50%?
helped.
But like, this is literally the first of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I'm glad to see that the people that invented it weren't like killed in a plane crash or something.
it's mRNA. The people that did the COVID vaccines.
Hmm. I think it's a mRNA. I don't think mRNA is like a certain brand. I think it's like a type of vaccine.
Oh,
It's a
I
specific
thought it was a
vaccine.
company.
No, no, the companies are like Pfizer and stuff, and what's the other one? Can't remember. But yeah,
I don't know what the M for, but I assume it's just some difference. It's like I know the RNA is like ribonucleic acid from DNA,
yeah,
deoxyribonucleic acid, but I don't know what the fuck the M for.
that's a good question.
That's yeah.
I honestly wish I had Google right now. Could actually
I'll look
fucking
it
look
up
it
real
up.
quick.
It'd be crazy if they actually did release. They already have the cure for cancer. Like, why am I acting like they don't?
I don't think they do.
Well, it's
remember
kind
we
of hard
talked
to
about
have the
this.
cure for cancer. Like, I understand it's this very complex disease, and there's so many different like kinds of cancer. Like, you can't just have a cure for one cure for all of it, right?
Yeah, no, that's not how it works.
No,
It's just super complex.
that's why it's a cure. This is a vaccine just for lung cancer.
Even
That has the highest death rate.
I think lung cancer is, well, I mean, I know they're targeting lung cancer, but I think also in that genre, I think like even in lung cancer, they want to target. There's also like subgenres of different mutations. So even then, you're like, it's still fucking tough.
Yeah, like
That's
it's
what's crazy, is if oh, I have brain cancer, but it affects your brain, but your mutation could be like very different from like the same person or another person that has the exact same thing.
yeah.
So just because it multiplies and it affects everyone's DNA differently, it's crazy. It's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
so it kind of makes sense that you can't just say, "Oh, there's a cure out there." They have the cure. Because how can one cure all cancer? There's no
You know
fucking
what?
way.
No, the thing is, the people think is like doctors are like, oh yeah, they have this, and it's like no, doctors. There's no way to know that this is within you unless you cut the person open. So they're literally just going off of symptoms. So they're like, oh, you got these symptoms, and this is what it's reacting to in the test. Okay, then we think it's this, and that's why they say, radiate like chemotherapy has been known to kill this type of cancer, so we're gonna send you to chemotherapy. And
Yeah.
then when it's like chemotherapy doesn't work, well, it's like, oh, we got this offshoot of cancer that we're gonna try for. And when it comes to cancer, it's the information is really not well known.
Still, even though billions have been
And
spent
that's
in
what
it,
I
It's
don't
hard to
understand.
It's because there's so many different variants. It's not just like regular disease. You can't just
super tough, man.
be like, hey, this cures all this, and it's not just like they're not insulin, but penicillin and shit like that. It's not just like that.
Like we don't even have a cure for like the common cold.
You just can't make a blanket. Well, that's the same thing with the cold. There is no common cold technically. It's all different.
Yeah,
They're all different ones.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
that's what makes it so difficult. Like even
Yeah, exactly.
even if you think the common cold would be something easy to deal with, we can't even fucking cure that.
Because they're called noroviruses, I think.
Yeah,
And it's a different one like every year, and
I know they keep adapting.
when you go like a different one every season, and
There's more than 200 different kinds of cancer.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That's fucking insane.
that is crazy. Like you went like, is there like ear cancer? Like you know what I mean?
No, there's
I've
cancer
never- I've
literally
never heard-
everything. I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
oh yeah.
wherever there'd be it's cells.
Yeah, it's
Wherever
just
they start to cancer cells. It's like that's a scary thing to think. It's we have that in us already. It's not activated.
yeah, you just have dormant cancer cells.
Your body every single day destroys a cell or mutation that could have multiplied into that every day. It's fighting off one. And so that's why I'm saying there it's surprising that not more people have it, even though there's a high rate.
Our
for
immune
everybody.
system.
It fights off a cell that could have or killed off a cell that could have just immediately became it
I gotta start-
all the fucking
I
time.
gotta start taking my vitamins, brother.
You know what affects that? Yeah, obviously your diet, but sleep's a big thing. Sleep, if you don't have like proper sleep, it really can jump your percent to get it.
Stop! Don't tell me if I don't sleep enough, I'm gonna get cancer.
Well, no, it's been-
it's because your body
No.
can't fight off like
Because it's
it
not
can't do its
fully
proper
rested.
yeah, it can't do its proper response like I was just mentioning where it kills off the
You
bad
can train your
cells or
body
whatever.
to do
There's been-
anything.
There's been a lot of research into genetic timers when it comes to like cancer cells and things like that. So it's like based on your genetics, there's a good chance that doesn't matter what you do for your entire life. You could smoke a cigarette every single day for the rest of your life,
and get nothing.
no lung cancer. But on this specific date and time, you will get cancer because your body has already predetermined it.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's not cool, obviously. But
It's pretty crazy. It's like you're basically just people are like destined, pretty much. You already have the like the genetics in you for it.
Okay, so what if you have nobody in your family that has cancer and you're exposed to
Well, that's
cancerous materials? Like
That's
can-
different.
can that-
Carcinogens, yeah.
that's like environmental.
They can what they do is they break down the cell at a molecular level. So your body is trying to fight this unknown like cell basically, and it's like, oh shit, we don't know how to destroy this. So they just keep piling up because it keeps creating the cell. Like that's what those cells are made to do. Cancer cells, just uninhibited production. They have that little switch in them that says to stop making the cells turned off. That's what makes a cell cancerous.
That's why, yeah, and they multiply so quickly and so much.
So
and it
why
goes from
can't
one part
like
to the other.
like how the flu shot, right? They just take a sample of the dead virus and inject us with it, basically.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why can't they just take?
I think because your body's already, I don't know, fighting off.
Yeah, this is too little
Fighting
too
it
advanced
off?
for us, eh?
No, it's not.
Gee.
It's not too advanced. It's just the way you're thinking about it is like not.
Scientific.
No,
like-
it's just not the way to like. It's hard to think about it in that way. There's not just one like cold. So when you get the flu shot, that's just giving you some flu that's common. That's going to
Okay.
basically show your body, hey, this is out there, and if any of this comes in the body, fucking kill it.
And you can fight it off a little quicker. It's not that you like won't get the flu.
Yeah, because COVID
just
shot
kinda
didn't do
helps.
fucking shit. I had that shit like twice.
I've had COVID twice, I think.
Like there you go.
I got 2
You're
shots.
about to get it a third time right
I probably
now.
have it.
Don't fuck.
I probably had it multiple times, just not even know.
I was,
Not even.
I was
know.
just sick.
Oh,
I
man,
could-
I've been-
I was just sick. It could have been that, but I didn't feel like super fucked.
We
Yeah.
tested
Around.
when we came back from PEI and she tested positive and I tested negative. And then she tested positive again the next day.
Unfortunately, COVID's
And
at the endemic stage now, so
Kind of going
just
away.
like a
or not
flu,
kind of going
man.
away. It's just
that's
We just learned to live with it
unfortunately
is
at this
all.
point we've shown that it's endemic, which just means we have to live with it. We're not
yeah,
ever
it's just
going to
gonna
get
be-
rid of it.
Yeah, it's just always going to be there now, which sucks.
It-
Because it does hit certain people a lot harder than yeah, like a regular flu or cold.
Bro, I was laying on the floor like about to cry because of my back. It was hurting so bad from it.
It's crazy, man. It does hit hard. So the 2 times that you've had it, did it like hit you really bad?
Not the second
Not
time.
the second time.
Second time I was like, fuck, I don't even feel sick. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
I think was it the first or second time hit me harder. I can't remember, but it wasn't like it's just lungs for me basically. Because I guess when I was younger, I kind of had like bad lungs. Like
Fuck, maybe I thought it was my back, but it was really my lungs.
Probably.
maybe. It's in the, I mean, it's in that general area, right? Could have been. Tyler, I was gonna ask you actually, because did we disclose this? Diabetes. Does that make you any more like Was it high risk?
Yeah, technically I'd be like
Because
considered immunocompromised.
That's what it was.
So
Yeah.
when
Technically.
I don't know, like, so when if you get sick, do you find you get
Like it hits harder.
hits
Oh, no.
harder now than like?
I would
that-
just say I'm sick for longer. That's all. It just takes longer to recover. Just takes
Mm.
my body longer to recover now. I got to be more careful.
My body takes quite a bit, depending on like what it is, to really feel 100%
But-
again.
Like right now, if I work out and stuff, even it'll take my body like an extra couple days to recover and things like that. So if I do like biceps or something, I can't do it for at least 2 days, or like the second day
Is it
after.
sore?
Yeah, but I train very hard. I go to failure. So, and
That's
then
fair.
depending on like where I am in the workout, I'll do partials and stuff like that. But most times it's still failure, so my arms are just kind of blasted.
Always cooked.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of working out, Tyler, do you take creatine? You said
Yep.
you have, right?
Yep.
Do you know what version it is?
Yeah, it's just monohydrate.
Oh, that's
creatine
the one.
monohydrate.
That's
What
the.
does that do?
I just sent that into
What?
our group chat.
That creatine.
It helps you like recover faster, and I can't remember what else.
Yeah, it's just pretty much for recovery.
There's this video talking about the different versions, and monohydrate is the cheapest and most studied version
Yeah.
of it, which is fire. Apparently, you can take. How much do you take? You say you take a certain amount for like a week or two.
Yeah, you're only supposed to take 20 at most, like 20 grams for a week for
Per day.
7 days. So it's like
I'll
five.
fucking take it
5
dry.
scoops. Hey, it is. You can. It's
Okay.
fucking nasty though. I've done it.
Apparently, it's still safe to take like up to 10 grams a day for like 5 years. It was studied.
Yeah, if you want to, you by all means can. But a lot of that's going to be wasted on your. Like it
yeah,
depends
but
on your
like
size
I
too.
thought, like the whole part of exercise and like no pain, no gain. Like you're supposed to be sore.
Well, it's
like,
not
No,
that
it does.
it's not. Yeah, you're still gonna get sore, but it just helps you be able to come back quicker, so you're less sore quicker.
So on
and you
average,
can-
creatine
Work
makes
out.
you gain an extra 2 pounds per year in muscle. Steroids makes you gain an extra 20. So it's just like a Yeah, man.
creatine's a natural way. Steroids a natural, right? It's not natural.
technically it's natural, but you're using it like steroid.
Like an amped version. Like
Yeah,
a lot of it.
anabolic steroids are not natural, but like
Right.
the muscle growth in your body it causes is. It's just recovery. That's what people don't understand. Steroids is all about recovery.
Small bro.
But creatinine in your body filters out the like toxins in your pee, in your
Mhm.
kidneys. So
Yeah, it's something to do with kidneys.
It's
too,
like a-
if you take
yeah.
too much, like toxicity. It also what else does it do?
See, if I ever wanted to go to the gym and like lose some weight, I don't think I'd ever go that extreme and
No, you
like
don't have
take
to.
supplements
It's fine,
and
man.
stuff. Probably just watch my diet and just
Yeah,
do
that
some
works.
cardio exercises.
You have no idea that it works so extremely well. It's crazy. Like I said, that year I dropped like 50 pounds. I got super thin, and was,
you as a
Didn't do
beginner
anything.
though
I didn't
that
do anything.
hasn't done anything, like you could still be eating the same shit you are right now. You just need to put in the caloric deficit if you're not trying to get like jacked and things like that.
Basically fast myself all day by
Not
accident.
No,
I do.
Fast-
No, I basically like not eat all day and then like I eat at like nighttime, which
Yeah.
is horrible.
I think it's not good before sleep.
No,
I
I'm
heard
like
it's
up
not
for
good.
like still like up for like 4
well,
or
they're
5
just,
hours.
it all
after I
depends.
eat.
That's fair.
They've been looking into it, and it's actually healthier for people to be eating whatever feels the best for your body. So they say, like, the traditional was like 3 meals a day.
Mm.
Some people can eat up to 6,
That's
But
that's
they're
so
small-
much food.
but
Yeah,
they're
they're
smaller
smaller.
meals. And then other people are better with 5, 4, fucking 2 meals
Or
a day.
2 huge meals.
Yeah, it don't matter. Like, it just all
I can
depends.
eat one.
I think I go two
I could eat
meals.
1 or 2 good meals a day.
No,
Like I don't eat breakfast.
What would you be wor-
Lunch is a maybe, and then supper is like for sure.
what are you working out for though? Just weight loss or
Yeah,
actual muscle gain? Just weight loss? Because if you're just going weight loss, man, you could literally just keep eating the same shit you're eating right now. Just caloric deficit. That's all it is.
Yeah, just eat less than. Was it less?
Well, you can. You
Fuck,
just,
I'm
Less
just
than
such,
what you're maintaining.
I'm
that's what it
just
is.
such a.
You have to
foodie,
go-
man. Like,
that's fair, you
when
can
we go
be.
places like I literally drove to PEI for pizza.
yeah, man, that's fine.
You could, yeah, you
That's
could,
fine.
you could do that as long as you like put in the work. Like
That's what it's-
actually,
That's what it's all about.
Maintaining it.
yeah. Like if you go out for just walks and on top of like weight stuff, it's crazy what you can do. Because I don't think my like diet per se was super restrictive. Like I was kind of basically eating whatever I wanted to, but I walked every night and I did like some weight stuff during the day and just was melting off weight.
The only issue with the cardio and stuff like that is the caloric burn rate, it kind of plateaus at a certain point. So let's say you do like 30, 45 minutes of walking a night, that's like really good. But if you move that up into like 2 hours, like thinking I'm gonna burn all this weight doing cardio, it's not. You
It just
burn
stops.
you burn way less because you get toned. Your body gets toned to the point it gets stronger. So you were expending less energy to burn less. So it eventually becomes this point where you can't, like, you would need fucking like 8 hours of running. You know what I mean? You have to be a marathon runner to get the same kind of
Yeah, because
results.
you're right. Because eventually you start, your body adapts to it.
Exactly.
And
So
you're gonna have to start sprinting for fun. Yeah, like you
So,
say,
like,
like sprinting.
if you do the weightlifting and then cardio after, and like I said, like keep it like 30, 45 minutes just to keep your, physical endurance up. And then you do the weightlifting. It's just because you can keep increasing the weight. It's much easier, right?
Yeah.
So really, if you want to burn weight, lifting weights helps a ton. People don't understand that,
Yeah.
but it does help a lot. Even if you're not going for big muscles, just that alone.
Some people do see that their weight either some people when they work out their weight goes up a little bit. It's just because you're building muscle.
Yeah,
That's
no,
all it is.
yeah.
And everybody's different, like how easily you build muscle, how fast, slow, all that
Yeah,
different shit.
I for older people, when you could be working out the same intensity or even more intense than a younger person and still not lose anything, because just varies with age and
Metabolism and stuff.
And for males, it's like testosterone levels. Like if they're too low, it could fuck with like not being able to lose weight and cut off. It can fuck with that. I know because my dad, I want to say, worked out harder than me and kept up with the walks. Eventually, like halfway through the year, I kind of stopped, and he didn't like lose anything really at all.
You must
Yeah.
have hit that plateau.
That's what I
from
mean. Like
walking.
you probably just
I don't know if he like hit the plateau, but I don't know if he lost anything really, even from doing that. And during the day, like he would push himself like workout wise harder than probably I did.
Man, your dad
And
lost
he-
a lot of weight.
I remember him checking the scale and telling me, and it was like wasn't much. It was like about the same that he was around. Maybe
Oh,
he
I mean, I thought like from like when we were younger. Oh my God, sorry. When we were like kids.
no, just in that
'Cause, like-
time period in like 2019
Okay.
when me and him were doing it at the same time. It was, yeah, he had like he struggled, even though he was working out harder than me, and I was like doing less, but it was just melting off me.
It's just a metabolism thing, man. It slows right down as you get older.
I talked to our
Right?
family
That
doctor.
would have to. That's a part of
it
it.
slows down when you get older. Yeah.
I talked to my family doctor and brought up like because I heard about low testosterone and stuff, and I was wondering like could that have played a factor? And it's like
But-
maybe because it does drop when you're older.
The low testosterone is only going to affect like how much motivation you have to actually do the stuff. I think that's where the impact's coming from. With low
Well, he didn't
testosterone,
have less motivation then, so I don't know. Topic switch. Did you see Elon Musk is getting sued by Cards Against Humanity?
no, I didn't see that.
So they put out a good thing on their website talking about it. But they bought this 150,000 people donated to Cards Against Humanity so they could buy this plot of land in 2018. It was along like the border to stop Trump's border wall that he wanted to do, to stop it and preserve this land. And recently Elon Musk has a facility that's kind of close for SpaceX, and they went and dumped all their junk on the land,
Oh, Jesus.
and they
Loud as fuck.
were super pissed about it. They're like, these 150,000 people donated to this and helped us buy this land, and they are destroying it with all this garbage and junk that they have. And they even talked to them about it, and I think they gave them ultimatum they said, "Hey, listen, we'll buy the land from you for like less than half the price that they paid for it." And they're like, no, fuck you. Like, this is the land that we purchased and stuff. And so they went on a big whole fucking rant about just saying, like, they literally like said, no, fuck this, and like fuck you and stuff. It's a pretty funny statement that they put out on their website, and I wish I could pull it up, but yeah, they really go into him for it. I guess they're suing him. I don't know what's gonna happen about that, but yeah,
He has the money. Just be like, okay, here, shut up.
that's what they tried to. I think that's what they tried to do with that offer. But it was less than half of what they paid for the land, and they thought it was such like a bullshit. Like, if you're this rich, it was such a bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they know that they fucked up, and to continue to say they fucked up, and then give you a lowball offer for your fucking
Like, get out of here.
like, what the fuck? That's crazy. Gosh, I don't know. Did you see? Mark Cuban wanted to buy X if it ever goes for sale again.
Really?
Yeah, I think Elon made a joke. He's like, I bought it for 44 billion. Mark, your net worth, I think you need 37 more billion to be able to buy it. Like, he called him out like that. But then a lot of people were like, yeah, but you dropped the stock of like X, or the price of X, by so much after you fucked all this stuff up.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what the price is for
Uh,
it, but I think it's worth less than 44 now. 44 is crazy.
That's insane. That's a lot of money, man.
44 billion. Fuck. I think he got fucked for the price. I think they something happened. I think he threw in a bid, and then he got tied into it, and he had to buy it. I forget what happened, but I think he paid. I think he overpaid for it, which is wild.
Did you hear about all the
Small things.
Yeah, pretty much. No, Kim Kardashian is her lawyers are sending out cease and desist letters to try and stop people from sharing information about the whole Diddy stuff. She was caught on camera inside Diddy's Beverly Hills mansion. Many of the high-profile individuals are looking seriously at options to flee the country.
She's fucking stupid, because all those files that are coming out are literally like, they're made public. You can't cease and desist just because they're sharing. Like, you fucked up.
Well, that's what they say. Once it's on the internet, it's fucking there forever,
Yeah,
bro.
you're fucked. Yeah, I did see something like that. I knew she was doing that, sending that to people. It's not gonna work.
There's like a video of a Diddy party.
That's what I thought, man.
There's like Jay-Z in there and fucking, oh yeah.
There is J-Lo, Jay-Z, Beyonce.
There's some big people, man.
Jada Pinkett, Will Smith, Justin Bieber. What were you saying, Tom? Sorry.
Oh, no, there's all-time high inventory in Toronto right now for real estate. Yeah, it's like the peak of the housing bubble was in February 2022, and right now there's 9 times more inventory than they've ever had in Toronto. I think this includes like condos and all that shit too.
Yeah, but are they affordable?
No, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. Like, the housing market it might actually crash.
I hope so. Is that a good thing?
I mean, for us that don't own homes right now, yes and no.
Would that mean
For the
they'd be real
entire
cheap?
country? Yeah, but for the entire country, it's really bad. All right, we have a mortgage-backed dollar. So if our mortgages are doing bad, we're kind of fucked.
Ooh. Rip.
And what do you guys think about China, the EVs coming out?
I never heard.
It's an existential threat to fucking North American electric cars, man.
Those real cheap ones, eh?
Oh.
Watch, they'll put a huge tariff on them so that they're like...
Well, that's Trump's plan already. Like that. Hey, man. I don't know. This country has switched very hardcore from China being our enemy to China being our friend. It's weird. Very weird.
China number one.
It says
China.
they're selling 1 million EVs per month already. Right now. This is coming from China, so it's probably 500,000. But still.
Probably. Still crazy. That's crazy, man. Did you see? Not did you see? I heard mention about like how the government's run. It's a mix of capitalism and what communism,
Socialism.
socialism.
Here in Canada?
No, in China.
Oh, in China? In China is like, I was gonna say,
Yeah, capitalist and
yeah, China and that shit's not really communist anymore. Actually, it's more capitalist, socialist.
yeah.
Russia's not communist.
That's what it used to be. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking commies. What's so bad about communism?
Corruption. Communism's awesome in theory.
Yeah, that's what I always thought, right?
Communism's great in theory until you get into it doesn't work on a big scale.
Ever? You don't think?
No,
Whatever?
no, it's not possible.
Depression.
You have greedy people that always take more money.
Kill all the greedy people. Just kidding. Don't do that.
That'd be every human.
I know. That's not true.
That's 100% true.
That's not.
Every single person is greedy, even though if they don't want to realize it. It's not just in money. If they get wait, what is this? Additional funding related to hotels. Where is it? Newly leaked document reveals just how much Canadian refugees get.
Interesting.
Where's this
Continue.
from? United Way. It's roughly $4,000 a month in hotel and food benefits.
Holy shit.
Interesting.
Yeah, did you see Trudeau's going to cut down on how many people that they're going to take?
Yeah, they already did, I think.
Like 35% down. And then next year or the next few years or something, it's going to go down by another 10. So 45% down from what they're allowing.
He won't be here next year. Oh, he won't be in here next year.
Who's our top people? Pierre and Justin and who else?
That's it, I think. Jagmeet Singh.
I mean, let's be serious. Come on. The People's Party's never going to win anything.
That's true.
Fucking Jagmeet, and the only place they're going to win is like Alberta or BC or whatever it is that loves them out there. Saskatchewan, Manitoba. I don't fucking know. One of those ones out there, man.
Danielle woman.
Oh, yeah. Danielle Smith, isn't it? I
Yeah,
think.
that's her.
Which, I mean, man, we have to go back to the fucking focusing on us. That's the issue right now. We don't do anything.
You know what?
in
As
Canada.
much as I never liked the Conservatives, like before, because I just like before the whole Trudeau got bad and stuff, because they just like didn't focus on like environmental stuff and like, I guess it was always told to me that like, oh, they just want to keep the rich people rich and stuff like that. But like now that I've actually been paying attention to it, like, that's what Trudeau's doing, man. Like he's keeping the rich rich.
Mm.
I don't know. I'd like to see that. What's his name? Pierre? Is that
Pierre
his name?
Polyev.
Yeah,
I think he should be our new prime minister. It'd be
if
nice.
he gets in, hopefully he does what he says. But I
Yeah,
mean,
but
at
like-
this point, you can never trust any politicians.
It's so
So.
depressing.
This way it goes.
And yeah, then the good politicians that would actually do shit never get in.
Because intelligence is not
Fuck.
intelligence isn't common. There's no such thing as like common sense. Sense isn't common. People are fucking stupid, straight up. They want to hear someone that's going to tell them every single thing is going to be okay if you elect me, other than being realistic.
We'll fix this. We'll fix that. We'll fix this.
Other than being realistic. You see how every single one of them is like, axe the tax for the conservative side. And then even the liberals are like, oh, we'll cut these taxes and things like that. Everyone's just promising whatever they can.
Just make sure they get the votes.
But these last 4 years have just been fucking full send, bro. No one, I don't think they win.
Bro, it's, you know, like,
I don't think there's any chance.
Yeah, I don't think, like, you know, I don't, like I said, I don't pay attention much to politics.
Mm.
But when you can go to we go to the grocery store and you can't fill your cart for $300 anymore,
You know,
that's insane.
you know what the craziest thing? I don't think it's ever happened in like 40, 50 some years. But the prime minister lost his own riding in Quebec. He lost his own like city in Quebec for being the
Oh, where he's from.
yeah, like being the MLA for the area or whatever. The riding that he runs in, he lost it to a conservative person.
That's crazy.
Like a
Yeah,
historically liberal
everybody is
area.
done with his dumb ass.
It's because he's fully admitted that he doesn't understand economic policy. And he's like, yes, it's important, but I don't think I need to understand it. And it's like, bro.
Yes, it's important. Yeah, I mean that's one of the main important fucking things.
Right now, especially.
So when's the election?
I don't know. Actually, it's a good question.
This month? Next month?
No, for the province, it's next month. The actual Canadian one isn't until what?
Fuck, I feel like they've been going on for this for forever. They've been going against each other. I feel
October 2025.
Yeah.
Not till next
You're
year.
out
There
of
you
your
go.
fucking mind. We've been
Well, they're trying to call a no confidence vote for.
Yeah,
the,
that's
on
why
the
you
guy
even
right
hear
now.
about it
Yeah.
so much, because they're trying to
Oh,
pull an election
right.
early.
You
Yeah.
didn't mention that. That's right. Yeah,
Which
you're
would be
welcome.
so bad for the or liberals now that the NDP isn't like partnered with them anymore. It's
Oh, yeah,
so
they dipped
bad,
out of
man. Yeah.
They is that Jag Meat?
Yeah.
He pulled out. Yeah.
I mean, they all have policies I can get behind. There's like,
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just whoever has the most policies that you fuck with is probably gonna get your vote. You know?
Yeah.
You see what he did recently?
what?
Where he
Oh, when he was with the
get-
heckler?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
heckler, and turns around, he's like, "Did you say something?"
Oh,
and
yeah.
they bitched out. They're like, "It wasn't me."
Yeah, they're all big
Oh,
talking,
you-
fucking running their goddamn
Yeah, those are
mouths
idiots that
until-
just yell at them. They don't actually understand.
Because they
it.
don't think
Fucking
it, because they don't think they're going to turn around and fucking call them out.
No, you got to be ready to be like, listen, this is actually what I hate about your policy, and like, you know.
Yeah, if you're gonna be smart about it. That's
Well,
why I
if you're
wouldn't-
just going to sit there and call them a fucking like fuck off you. What did he say to him? Fuck off, you idiot, or something like
I
that.
can't remember now.
If you're just going to be an idiot about it, don't expect him not to call you out just because he's a fucking government
No,
official.
that
like
was-
Yeah,
everyone. I
exactly.
think everyone loved that when they.
I thought it was. I was like fucking right. He got what he deserved for saying that.
fucking idiot. You think?
No,
these...
you gotta shout actual things at them, like, yo, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? on your
Yeah, you got to
policy?
be
Like,
educated.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why I never debate anybody. I'm not educated on the topics. Okay. Yeah, topic change. We're gonna go movies real quick.
Okay.
Have you guys seen Dread?
No,
I don't think so.
I've seen
Okay.
it. I like seen the previews and stuff for it.
From like 2012 or something. Go home. Are you doing anything tonight?
Yeah, I'm watching Rings of Power.
That's fair. You like how many episodes?
I got 2 left until I'm caught up.
Okay.
It's
was
2
gonna say,
hours.
Go home and watch Dread. I'm being serious. You'll fucking love it.
I always thought it was like RoboCop.
No, it's not RoboCop. They're police officers and like
Like the
they
newest
are
one, right?
law.
Like
yeah,
the okay.
like 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was one with wasn't that Stallone?
Yeah, I like that one. I'm not
I
gonna
liked
lie.
it. I liked it, but this new one, I just seen it. It was brought up recently. They're like, I don't know how we're not 4 movies in, because of you'll see it and you're like, man, that was so fucking
What,
good.
the person that made that said that?
No, it's just like some fan that
Oh.
like watched it. Like, I don't understand like how that wasn't so. I remember watching. I only watched it like 2 years ago, maybe.
Look at what else came out
Damn.
around the same time.
It was I forgot what they mentioned.
That's usually what happens with
Something.
most movies, man. They get shadowed by something big.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's so fucking good. Like, it's a really good action movie. Fantastic. I think that's what it was. Someone said it was overshadowed by The Raid because it came out like the same year and it has the same concept where they're going through a building and like working their way up through the building to get to, whoever is at the top. And The Raid did it so fucking well. And it's a martial arts movie, so it's kind of overshadowed by that. Even though, like that's like a Thailand movie, The Raid. So yeah, I don't think it was very as popular as people might think. I think Dread might have been more popular, but I guess it was kind of overshadowed because like it's the same basic thing. I brought this up to you guys too. The Raid series. I don't know how you guys haven't seen that either. Are you guys big like martial arts movies? Like like fans of martial arts movies? Not martial arts, but fighting movies.
Yeah,
Like
I'll
fighting and action?
I'll watch them.
Depends.
So The Raid is so fucking good as well. Like that would be sick to do like a double feature of those two. Like Dread and The Raid 1. Or you do Raid 3 or Raid 2, I mean, for the third one. But yeah, definitely check out Dread. Like I said, I watched
Dread.
it. He's like, I am the law.
Yep.
Was it Carl Urban? Fantastic.
Yeah, it is,
Earl
yeah.
Jones died.
Rest in peace. So every person that has worked on Darth Vader, the original Darth Vader, has now passed away. So there's 4 people that brought Darth Vader alive on screen. Like 4 different people played the same person at the same time, is what I mean. Not like 4 different actors playing one. He's like James Earl Jones and literally don't know the other 3's names. It's rip. I remember it's like some British guy for the voice. Someone stood in for the body, and someone was the model, the face model for it when they took off his mask. His little bald head, little white-faced fucking little worm-looking thing. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I don't think there's anything that I'm really looking forward to, like movie-wise.
Oh, the Platform 2.
Oh, I did see the first one.
That's coming out October
There
4th
you
on
go.
Netflix. I'm
Fantastic. I'm
excited
waiting
for that.
Yeah. So not next week. week after,
Terrifier, October 11th.
or like 3 weeks away.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I got my funky ass Spirit Halloween Art the Clown slippers.
What are you going as this year? Do you know yet?
I'm not going trick or treating this year. I want to hand
Well, the
out.
fact I saw you walking out last year, I was like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna
You three
get
walk
buzzed
around.
out drinking this year and barbecue hot dogs and
Drinking?
hand out.
Hold on, pause. Time out, guys.
Stop over if you'd like.
No, because you wouldn't just drink. I'd stop over and you'd be like, I didn't want to.
No, we're going to. I'm still dressing up as Art the Clown. and I'm gonna
Scary.
yeah, I'm gonna hand out barbecued hot dogs and pop.
There you go.
What the fuck? That's such a pop. I can see, but
Some warm food in the stomach on the cold walking
it'll be
around.
cold.
Okay, man.
It'll be
yeah.
cold. That's kind of fire. Well, I have to walk around with the kids, so
Mhm.
I don't know if I can stop by.
You can after you take them home.
How late you fucking staying out?
Well,
My kids want to go as a zombie and a princess, and I guess I'm gonna be a zombie. I guess
Yep.
I don't know. I haven't got the
Zombie
costume
now,
yet.
buddy.
That'd be sick.
you have to.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
but my
see-
son wanted me to be a zombie, but then my daughter wanted me to be a ghost. So, but then she wanted her mummy to be a princess as well. So there might be 2 princesses and 2 zombies. Might as well make it even.
Might as well.
We just
Well,
only walk around here a little bit before we
Oh, it's
get to
under
that. I'm watching the show. Season 3 premieres tonight. So this is Sunday. We're recording this. But it's From is what it's called. It's really good. It's I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, super good. So yeah, like I said, season 3 premieres tonight. I think we watch it through Apple. You can get it on there as well.
Yeah.
But we have Paramount Plus, so that's where we'll be able to watch it. But yeah, highly recommend. It's very interesting. It's almost like Stephen King's Under the Dome, where they're stuck in like that little dome or whatever the fuck. Well, for some reason they can't leave this town no matter which way they go. Very interesting.
Scary.
But would you rather? Okay, so Tyler, if you want to pull one.
I thought I
Zack
did last
Zack
time.
did-
Did he last time?
Zach did it
Oh.
last. Did you do it before that?
I think so.
Okay.
I remember it was very recent that I did it.
Okay. Then I guess I will.
I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
Let me see what you got, big boy.
Mike. Hey. You better calm down, Diddy. Would you rather find a dead body or be a witness to a murder?
Find a dead body.
Find a dead body.
By far.
I would rather find a dead body. That's too quick. What the hell?
Do another one. Do another
Do
one.
not waste it. Okay. But my reasoning is yeah,
You
seeing
can
a
be considered a
murder is-
loose end.
Yeah, like if someone catches you and they see that you saw, or just seeing like violence like that could fuck with you.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. Like if it was a kid, like someone killed a kid or something.
Yeah.
Fuck with you. So yeah, dead body. Second one, first time ever.
Yeah.
No, it's not the first time. Would you rather Always feel sticky or always feel itchy?
Oh,
Gotta be
that's a
sticky.
hard one,
No, it's
man.
gotta be sticky, bro. Itchy's the worst feeling ever.
Bro, you know how annoying it is when you go like that and you get like your hands are like sticky.
Sometimes it's fun.
No matter.
Sometimes you put things in your hand and then you just close it.
See, I don't know why. I don't even like my hands being dirty, man. So like,
And I don't know if this isn't just hands. This
Man,
is sticky body.
you'd rather be
Sticky
itchy.
body.
that's so annoying.
You know how bad it.
No.
That question gives me anxiety.
No, sticky by far,
That's
man.
the
Come on.
apples, but
Itchy, like no,
itchy
that's
drives
it.
me nuts, man. Sticky, I don't mind. Like, yeah, like Tyler was saying, like it's not that, but itchy.
Fuck all
and you
the.
can't
Hey,
scratch.
imagine if because we all own animals, right?
Yeah.
You'd sit on the couch and everything would fucking stick to you.
What-
Imagine.
Is it like a thing in your head where you feel sticky or you're actually sticky?
The Lord, we're saying you're fucking sticky because you're real itchy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd rather feel sticky. I'd rather be sticky than feel itchy and can't scratch.
I can't.
You'd be go nuts.
You go psycho, man.
Everywhere itchy.
You did have to restrain me.
Yeah.
I would. Okay, yeah. Well, you'd have to take the sticky, but like, god damn, that would drive me
You
insane.
try and get a shirt on, you're fucking sticking to it.
I just walk around naked the rest of the time. Fuck
You
that.
have to, like, yeah. Try and get. Your
You're
shoes on,
walking
you're
down a
sticking to
dusty road and car drives by you. All that dust is sticking to you, brother.
Imagine. You remember?
Hey man,
Or do
I'd
you know when you get sticky?
I'd use it to my advantage. You know what I'd do? I just fucking roll around in the dirt and shit. Your fucking rocks, bro, and just make armor. Done. I'm fucking
You turn
armored
into the
now.
thing.
I'm fucking armored, bro.
Thing.
Armadillo.
They
Literally.
turn into the thing from Fantastic Four. You just see him built out of rocks.
Literally, man.
I'm like, oh, there's Tyler.
Yeah,
Walk by the rock, man. Yeah,
that was a good one. I like that
That
one.
is a good one.
Well, you know how it is. Give us a follow on all the socials. Check out my 2 YouTube videos I uploaded. We're
Oh.
playing the Cry of Fear series.
There
from
you go.
2012. That's pretty fun. And I aim to upload that like once a week at least, and stream for the rest of the week. So follow me on Ulysses267 on Twitch.
The plug.
But everything will be on in our
The
description. Tyler, do you have anything to plug, as you said?
No. No.
Oh, I
Good to
got a
go.
victory Von Doom. Victory Von Doom.
Yes, you did. Yeah, that's right. 15 kills solo. Fucking guy.
There you go.
He gets bot lobbies. That's what he does.
No, bro, you don't even understand how hard I had to fight for that fucking thing, man. Good
You
night.
should have been streaming. Yeah. Good night. God bless. Oh, God bless. What the fuck?